Mao Mao will put up with a lot in this series, okay? But insulting her dad, the man who raised her, in front of her, oh, she's not gonna let that slide. This story comes from light novel 6, and it doesn't matter who it is, Mao Mao is ready to throw down if you're gonna talk about her family. So for context, Mao Mao has gone with her adoptive brother Lahan back to his family, okay? These are the outcasted members of the Law clan because Lahan, her biological dad, usurped his dad to become the head of the clan. And Grandpa right now, he is going on this whole tangent, okay? He's talking about how all his kids suck. He's talking about, I have Lakan who can't even recognize people's faces. I have my other son who's a farmer. But then he makes the mistake of bringing up his brother, Luomin, who is Mao Mao's adoptive father. And then there's Luomin, never could use the sword and got himself mutilated. That is what he said, referring to him being made into a eunuch and being castrated. So up until this point, Mao Mao was hiding behind a post because Grandpa earlier pulled a sword out of his cane and started swinging it around. But regardless of that fact, regardless that he's bigger than her or that he used to be a soldier, Mao Mao's not going to tolerate this disrespect. She grabs a bowl of some leftover soup on the ground and she just pours the remains of it on his head. Of course, he is not happy about this, so that earns Mao Mao an open palm slap across the face. Mao Mao said that she didn't like his tone and that she wasn't going to hear another negative word about her adoptive father in her presence. He goes, "You mouthy little trollop, who do you think I am?" And Mao Mao's like, "Oh, are you asking? Because I can tell you." She tells him, "You're just an old man with no confidence. What have you even achieved with your own hand?" She did have more to say, but Lahan's dad walks in, the farmer, and he ends up taking control of the situation and asks her not to say anything else, so she does. But that's what happens when you talk about her dad in front of her.